Happy Aloha Friday, everyone, and Prime Day sales have been going on. Welcome to another episode of My Ties at Sunset. I'm Ty.
Aloha, I'm Mai. Happy Aloha Friday. Happy weekend. I set the intention that we are going to share a lot of fun and laughs and healing today. As you said, it is the Amazon Prime Day. They are not a sponsor, but everybody likes a good deal. So
Right. And so
what are you shopping for?
This past week, I went, they only have 2 days of Prime Day deals, but what I shopped for was a set of notebooks, and the pages are made of stone.
Interesting.
So they're very thin, but the book itself is very heavy, but the pages are like a smooth as silk piece of paper, and they absorb pens really well. It's tear and water resistant, so you can write it in the water. I think it's more of like a durable notebook so that you could use it anywhere. I mean, sometimes in construction, like we work out in the rain, we drop our books in the puddles, whatnot. But this is very much equivalent to the Write in the Rain products that the military uses a lot. But this one I liked because of how smooth the pages felt, and it doesn't smear like my favorite gel pens.
Okay.
Because that I have a problem with. There's like a lot of smeary stuff, especially like on your hands and stuff.
Yeah.
So I bought those. And those were on sale for $10 for 2.
Yeah, that's interesting.
60 pages each. I bought the Amazon's Basics women's razor. So I've been a Dollar Shave Club member for 5 years or more. And recently I was in Target and I saw this Flamingo brand, which is geared towards women. It has like 5 blades, like outer rims that like it doesn't cut you as easily because like a men's razor is different from a women's razor.
Yeah.
I saw this Amazon Basics one. It looks the same. I need an extra razor at the 3 different locations that I live at, plus my travel bag. So I was like, time to invest in something. And it wasn't very expensive. It was like $13.
It was a deal?
It was a deal. $13 for the handle and 12 replacements. And I was like, that's the cheapest razor you're going to get at this point.
Have random things sitting in my cart that I have been like, you know, that the sale things are coming up. I do this for Black Friday. I do it for any kind of big sales event. And I just fill up my shopping cart with a whole lot of things. And then if anything that I like goes on sale, I'm ready to make the purchase. Because I am really like, I have to think about it. I have to contemplate it. I'm like, do I really need that? I cannot just spontaneously go shopping anymore. I used to do it, but I'm a little bit too much of a hoarder, so I can't do it. Well, I've trained myself to not just buy stuff.
I know a lot of the things, like, people are like, okay, why is she buying this? But, I mean, Amazon brand WAG, their dog food and treats and stuff. I just saw, like, a bag of treats that were quite a few. It's like a pound of them for a few bucks. It was, like, on sale for $8. I was like, yeah, I'm totally getting this for my dogs. And then my favorite purchase is this Alltech Lansing mini speaker. So it's called a Hydra Mini. And it actually has like really fun light patterns. So I bought it for my partner. And so it matches the music and it's all like different colors, or you can set it to different modes. Very solid speaker, waterproof, element proof. It has like a clip. So you just put it, and it's only the size of my phone. So I was like, I'm going to get one. It's on sale. Not only is it a Prime Day deal, you get an extra 5% off the total.
We used to take a little mini speaker so we could play music out on the sandbar on the boat.
We used to be really hooked up. Now, like some of those speakers that I had in Hawaii, they're a little bit like rusted from the ocean.
Yeah, everything rusts in Hawaii and it doesn't last very long.
So I had to give it the heave-ho. I was like, I gotta move on. But technology like does update over time. So I think from 4 years ago, Now it's been 4 years, almost 4 years. It's time to upgrade.
That is why I won't invest in like super expensive high-end stuff that is made of pieces that will rust.
Right.
Not anymore.
I just dropped my ring somewhere. Hold on 1 second. How did it end up way the hell over there? Hold on a minute.
Is it under your desk? You're crawling under the desk.
Yeah, how funny. It like bounced and then went under my bookshelf and it was like weird. Okay, I'm back. All right. So other things to talk about. I bought we have a lot of air purifiers now in our house.
Yeah, I have terrible allergies.
Terrible allergies. Oh my gosh, you guys were there for that. I put two big ones in my bedroom because that's where I was having the issue. And they have a sale on the filter replacement. So I went to town on that. They had sales on Amazon Basics, like paper towels, toilet paper, all those things. I got my mom a fan for her kitchen. So when she's cooking, she's not sweating as much. Because my dad refuses to put the ceiling fan on in the kitchen. Because we have like a breakfast nook and the kitchen, and he won't put the fan on because he's cold. But my mom's over there like sweating over the kitchen stove. So I got her like a mini fan to put on her windowsill. So it like blows some air. So that was on sale too. And then finally, I bought these seat cushions. I know that my car is going to look like an Asian car, which full of like these weird seat cushions and things. But it's a mesh seat cushion so you don't burn your ass when you're wearing shorts.
Oh.
And then also it absorbs your sweat because everybody's legs sweat when they're in shorts and they're like butt to butt with a leather seat. So I went ahead and bought my mom like two of those and I bought myself one. I was like, it is so hot here. I literally got in the car today. She had her tires fully replaced, which was very expensive for her Mercedes. $1,900 for 4 brand new tires from Mercedes. I was like, Mom, you had to go to the dealership. She was like, I thought it would be better. Funny to find out, like Discount Tire, Firestone, and all those places, they get second-rate tires. They don't actually get like the premium top-of-the-line tires. They actually buy tires that have like defects in them and stuff and sell them to you.
Wow, that's not good.
Yeah, so that's something new I found out, but that's why it's cheaper.
Well, you get what you pay for.
Correct.
And you always should ask.
My mom was like, I'm going to pay for a brand new set of tires. Like, they're going to be great. But she changes tires like every 5 years or so. And they do get old because again, like the car is parked on hot concrete, which causes the rubber to be like crack and things like that when it gets older. So either way, she's trying to take really good care of her Mercedes. It's a great car. It's a 2008. It has a V8. It's like one of the very few like SUVs that has a V8 left in it.
But when you think about like your tires that you're driving on, your tires can save your life.
Yeah.
And so many people, I mean, you hear about car accidents, you see them almost daily. And you got to, it's like, is your life worth spending a little bit more for some better tires?
Yeah, absolutely. No,
and your family's life.
My partner just got brand new tires on her car, and I could tell like the difference immediately. As soon as we got in, those tires were like gripping the road, and every curve you could feel it. And I was like, I feel so much better with you driving with brand new tires because it really makes a difference.
But even if you do just get the cheaper tires, you're gonna have to replace them more often. That's all.
No, it's 100% true. Like it's important to just take care of something. I mean, a lot of people don't really pay attention to their vehicles and they don't take care of them. I think I knew a girl who like never changed her oil in her car for like 2-3 years.
Whoa, that's hardcore.
It was still running. It was like
asking a lot.
It was like a Honda or something.
Car.
Like it was trying to be like hardcore.
It was very forgiving. It was very
super forgiving. I was like, this is insane.
I would also add really good shoes for yourself. Because you walk around and you feel the soles wearing or they start coming apart. That after I got plantar fasciitis a few years ago and it took a year.
Wow.
A year to heal. And I have learned that it is so important to have good shoes on your feet. I mean, when you're young, all the styles, whatever, you're fine. But as you get older, you need to invest in good footwear.
You really do.
Especially if you walk a lot.
We do walk quite a bit. Well, anyway, so another thing that's really great, Pig, I like to call him, or Mr. Scout on the land. He's been living in a little bit of a smaller crate. So today, I decided to pull the trigger and bought him a brand new crate. So it comes on Monday.
I have in my shopping cart a new doggy door.
Nice.
My bigger dog, she's a medium-sized dog.
I was like,
Ginger, she goes through.
Cover your ears, Ginger. Your mom calling you big.
She goes through the doggy door, and it's in a screen sliding door. So it's just the screen material that's kind of got this little plastic thing, so she can go in and out on her own. When I got this tiny, sassy Chihuahua, he bolts through the door so hard that he's literally breaking it.
Really?
He's breaking the little plastic hinges that hold the door that lets it swing. So I had to buy, it's in my shopping cart. I didn't actually purchase it yet, but I found the largest one for the tiniest dog so that I can replace it.
How funny.
And it has like a better swinging plastic hinge.
You need to buy your
I
stuff as soon as possible.
Yeah, I know. I'll get on there as soon as we're done recording. This is not going to air until July 25th, I believe. This year is going by so fast.
So it's like we're already like well into it. Everybody's going to hear this like on the flip side. They're going to be like, we already ordered our stuff.
Yeah. So anyway, but that's, I'm also thinking about Christmas already and nieces and nephews. I have birthdays that are coming up for kids.
Oh, you're like
and I'm
way
always
ahead.
like, I'm just trying to plan as far ahead as I can for all kinds of things because things come on sale that are like more summer related, which it is now. But I live in summer all the time. So even at Christmas, a summery gift is still nice, even in December.
Oh my God. Yeah. Anything is good.
I'm not a real big shopper. Really, the only places I go is I buy food for my family.
You are a shopper at Costco.
Well, that's where you go and buy your food from. Speaking of, I have something to share.
Okay, let's
you ready
hear it.
for this?
Yeah.
This, you know what this is.
Oh my God, I
Taro
love
chips
those.
from the Hawaiian Chip Company. Original flavor, sweet potato and taro chips.
Yum.
In America, we call them chips. But if you go internationally, they might call them crisps. But these are so thin and so like crunchy, but paper thin. Maybe even skinnier than that. It's so good. The only thing I will say about taro chips is that you have to be really careful how you crunch them because they will break into small little bits and stab you in your gums.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hey, I have a question. What would it take for you to send me Costco size bag of those and 2 bags of the Maui onion chips?
It's the If It Fits It Ships box.
Well, I don't mind paying for the shipping. I think you should send me the Maui onion chips, 2 to 3 bags, like 2 bags each box. Like,
the Maui onion chips aren't even like locally made. Those are
doesn't matter. I can't get them here in that bulk ass size, so I'm gonna need your help. Sounds like a yes. Sounds like a yes.
I will look. I saw the funniest thing. It was these two guys talking about Hawaii.
Yeah.
And how this one guy, his wife is from Hawaii, and he hates coming to Hawaii. And
why?
He did this explanation where he said, one, Hawaii is so hot and he's just not used to the heat of Hawaii. It's hot and it's really humid here. And I love the humidity. I don't like going to the mainland and feeling hot and dry heat.
Right.
So he was complaining about that. And then he said, there's 2 different Hawaiis. There's the resort Hawaii and then there's the real Hawaii. He says, at the resort Hawaii, there's a team of people who maintain the resort to make it look pristine and make sure that you don't see scary things like the giant cockroaches and all of the spiders and the centipedes and things like that, right? But he goes, then there's the real Hawaii, and it is the true tropical rainforest island that it is. And there are so many spiders. And I was laughing because literally just yesterday, I was walking out of my door to the backyard, and I have this pretty umbrella. In fact, if you saw one of our episodes where there was rain dripping off, so pretty, off of my market umbrella from Costco. It was I had put it down, and I was coming out to like water my plants, and I was going to put the umbrella back up. As I walked past it, I walked through this very thick spider web, and I was like, oh my God, where's the spider?
Oh my God.
Just trying to get through the net.
Did you flail? Did you flail? Because it feels like you flailed.
I flailed so much, and I was so scared because if there's a spider web, there's a spider somewhere, and I didn't know what kind of spider had made that.
You were so funny.
And what was also funny was that this guy, he was saying, when you go to Hawaii, everybody talks about Hawaii. Nobody ever talks about the spiders or the giant centipedes or the cockroaches. 747 giant cockroaches. He says, in Hawaii, people who live in Hawaii, they do everything that they can to keep nature out of their house. And I was just laughing.
That is
it's
so
true.
funny. He's like, sounds
We're
like
always trying to keep.
he sounds like he was like super traumatized.
He is traumatized because I mean, I go to my grandma's house.
Yeah.
And where she lives in Kahalu, it's very up close to the mountains. It's beautiful. It's very wet and lush and most beautiful greenery ever. But she has the scariest looking spiders. Now, most of our insects, they don't hurt you. They're just frightening to look at. But they bite. But you won't die.
You won't
usually. Yeah. So, but there are some really creepy spiders. So you have to I learned from a kid, when you walk around outside, you go slowly and you're always looking for that shiny web to catch the light. Because you'll walk through plants and bushes and things like that. And you'll walk face first into a scary web with a terrible spider.
Oh my, you're just
It is the tropical rainforest.
I'm so mad you're eating. I'm so
personally-
mad you're eating taro chips in front of me right now. Like, I want to.
I just had that.
I just want to drop
only
kick you
had the
from all
one.
the way over in Texas. And, like, just fly through.
I was trying very hard to do more Hawaii local snacks, and that is one. If you come here to Hawaii, you can actually go to the Hawaiian Chip Company, and you can get them fresh. And you can
What
even
island
add
is that?
seasonings.
What
and
island
they
is
have
that?
seasoning options. That's Oahu.
I did not know that. Why did we not go?
I was randomly watching the news and saw that, but they're in Honolulu. It doesn't have their address on it, but it has their phone number. Anyway, just look them up before you come. It's a cool thing to do if you like crisps and chips.
How fun. So do you guys use Amazon like Echo or Alexa in your house?
No, I don't have any of the listening devices.
Oh,
in my house.
okay.
Except for my cell phones and my Apple TV remote, which
Yeah,
can
that shit
apparently
is
hear
actually
things too.
listening to you, so that's kind of funny.
Yeah. I don't have the smart refrigerator that listens to like if you need something. I have nothing like that. I don't have like a smart house. Plus, investing in any of that kind of stuff, it would only last maybe a year or two.
Really?
Maybe 4.
Why wouldn't it last?
Because things like that, the humidity in Hawaii,
Oh, yeah.
and everything rusts.
You're right.
Nothing lasts. I mean, I bought like so many these streaming devices,
Isn't that a shame, though?
and it doesn't take
Like,
long.
I don't
before they
know.
Rust and die.
Why is it so expensive to have air conditioning in Hawaii? That's a good question. It's only Hiko, right?
Yeah, it's only Hiko.
It's surprising because they can't use like the ocean to make electricity, because there's so much like wave.
Ocean,
Yeah, ocean.
right?
Period.
I think that there's like one buoy, or maybe there's a few out there that they are the ones that are for tidal waves, and I think they have like their own self energy thing. I'm not sure. It could be just a little solar panel on there as well.
You know what my mom just texted me? She was like, "Can you find us a shower head, please? Like a new one, better one?" And I was like, "Okay, that was random."
That is random. I have my brand new sink that I just replaced the faucet
Yeah.
a year ago. It's leaking and dripping, and you have to like try to wiggle it to turn it off because the washers and things I think are all junk. And it was a Delta faucet, and I paid a lot for it, and I'm really sad.
Delta faucets are so
that happened.
expensive. Good Lord.
Well, I thought if I invested in a better one, it would last longer.
Yeah. No, that's not the case.
No. Yeah. So I need to get a new faucet.
Do you have just a shower head, or do you have the one with the handle?
I have the one with the handle.
What do you think about that? Like, do you think like older people need the one with the handle or what?
Yeah, if you have to clean your shower, you need the handle to.
Yeah.
Okay, and remember I told you that I have this problem with these tiny little roaches that come up the
you did tell me that, and I
drain.
was disturbed.
Yeah, so I'm constantly I have to get a handle that it's a Delta.
The Delta.
And it has this really the strongest sprayer head. And that's the only thing I can use to blast those things back down the drain.
Do you ever spray something down the drain or like keep something down the drain so they don't come back up?
We did talk about that.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. I did do that. You wait till it dries, and that lasted for a few days before they came back up again. So it's really, I just try to. It's a thing. I live in the tropical rainforest. I live on a tropical
I like how angry you get.
island.
I wonder if there is something on Amazon that is like to prevent bugs from coming up. Let me look. Bugs from coming. Oh, looks like a lot of people have this problem because it came out really quickly. Oh, look, it's like you just pour it down the drain. Mm-hmm. Maybe you just need one of these. It's organic. It's made out of vinegar. All natural. Yeah.
Well, I do clean my bathroom with very little things.
Well, that's good because I mean, you don't want to put too much.
I do use bleach, diluted with water. I do sometimes the vinegar with the Dawn soap. Mm-hmm. I like that for every once in a while, but you just can't mix vinegar and chlorine. Make something dangerous. So be careful.
Yeah. Well, I am excited for you to get on to Amazon and buy all your things. Sorry, everyone. This is kind of like a post Prime Day deal, but I thought there was other days like, don't they have other days?
Well, Black Friday.
Yeah.
And then what's going to be coming up sooner
back to school.
Back to school sales. Yeah.
What's in your cart? Let's find out what's in your cart. Go.
Okay, well, I have probably about 20 different tarot card decks.
Seriously?
Seriously.
What are you trying to get?
Because I don't know which one I want. Oh, I'm starting a new channel about tarot.
Are you?
I'm kind of excited about it. Yeah, so my first videos, I think, are going to be about teaching tarot. So everybody can learn for free how to do your own readings.
Yeah. Tarot reading with Mai.
So I am going to do a spin-off because I have been playing with tarot and I've been on a journey for so long, my spiritual journey. And tarot is one of those things that is a tool to help you in your spiritual journey to ascend, to awaken, to become more in touch with God and yourself and all of your lessons that you're working on in your life, and kind of helping you to see the big picture as to why you're going through some things. But it can also tell you how to get out of trouble a lot of times. And
that's cool. When is this coming out?
Hopefully it'll be out by the time that this video airs.
Are you gonna put some links in so we can check it out?
I will always have links for everything on in the description.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I need a new keyboard. All of the editing that I do has actually wiped away the letters on the keyboard. So I've written them in with my Sharpie pen, and I'm like, no more of this. I just get me one that has lights and it lights up so I can't wipe it away.
There's a really great one. Didn't I talk about that really great one I bought for $14?
You did?
Yeah. Why don't you...
Is that the one you're using now?
No, this one's my Alienware. So my office trailer, actually the AC went out and we haven't been able to get somebody to fix it yet. But the good thing is it's in the shade. So I took most of like everything out of it except for like the office chairs and such. But I mean, I took out my really fancy like keyboard and other things. But yeah, like I need to get it fixed so I can have my office back again. But I haven't been really out there because of all the traveling and things going on right now. What I'm really upset about is on the land, it only grows green around my house, but everywhere else is like burned. So I still have to cut the grass. And I'm like, it's freaking hot.
Why can't you just let it grow wild? Will it get too big?
Well, there's snakes.
Oh, I forget. forget.
There's snakes. There might not be in Hawaii, but there's snakes and other miscellaneous creepy crawlers. So I prefer to keep it short. And I've been trying everything. Like I put like a bucket on top of the grass, so it'll just kill it all. No sun. I've been doing everything I can to get this grass to not grow. And I'm like, stop.
It's funny.
You're funny. That was actually really funny. Your reaction was pretty funny. You were like, oh shit, I forgot.
There's snakes.
Like stupid snakes. Snakes are not native to Hawaii. Actually, they found a snake in Kalihi in like a box or something of fruit. And I was like, y'all need to stop importing shit. Like,
Yeah. So the agriculture department used to catch these things, the Department of Agriculture, but a lot of them got absorbed into Homeland Security. And when they made that department, they took a lot of people from the Department of Agriculture. So we need to have more people who work for the Department of Agriculture so that they can expand and continue to catch these things. And can I just say,
they do.
The Department of Agriculture pays very well. They do.
Are you trying to make an ad for them?
Yes, because I would like people to like protect our states. And it's not just us. California has the same problem. You can't be shipping these things all over the planet without, inspections and making sure that we're not sending destructive things to other parts of the world.
Wow.
Like if you like bananas, and I think all of the bananas have become extinct and we only have this one variety. And if this one variety dies, there'll be no more bananas for the rest of the world.
That's sad.
And
I did not know that. Why? How are you going to throw this doomsday fact at us right now?
Because I would like people to work for the Department of Agriculture so we can protect the bananas. Because we all love bananas. They're so great frozen and with peanut butter. And, Bananas Foster. Is that what it's called? I love that. It's like, I get that whenever I travel to Vegas. The one that they light on fire with the alcohol.
Yeah,
with the ice cream
I love
on
Bananas
top. The
Foster.
bananas are hot. And get a slice of a big scoop of vanilla ice cream with it. Amazing. I have a video where I went to Liliha Bakery. It was someone's birthday, and they insisted on a certain dessert from Liliha Bakery. So drove out there. When I went to Liliha Bakery, we took the Leaky. So I have going to and from on the Leaky Highway, which is another beautiful highway in Hawaii. I love how close you get to the trees and the mountains. I also, it's one of my favorite highways.
It's one of the highways that it is difficult to drive. And then if you don't drive it right, you can like wreck pretty easily.
Okay. Well, it's often very wet because you are so close to the mountains.
Yeah.
And there is a sharp turn out of the tunnel coming downhill. So not only could it be wet, you're rolling downhill, and then there's like a really sharp turn. They repaved some of it, but not all of it, which is really Hawaii. So you'll see that in the video about like one lane is paved for part of it, and the other lane is like it's not paved at all, and it's just really terrible, and nobody wants to drive in that lane. But Liliha Bakery is a diner, and they're well known for their Cocoa Puffs.
Okay.
Which are cream puffs that instead of being filled with like a white cream, they're filled with a chocolate filling, like a chocolate pudding. And then it's dolloped with chantilly frosting.
Wow.
Chantilly frosting is really just a whole lot of butter and sugar.
My stomach just rumbled a little bit listening to this.
They also recently made matcha cream puffs, which are my favorite. Actually, I like them over the traditional Cocoa Puffs. Oh, and they have 3 locations, by the way. We went to the one on Nimitz, which used to be Sam Choi's restaurant.
Yeah, what happened to that restaurant?
I think all of them closed except for the one on the Big Island initially, and then I don't even know. Sam Choi is like doing so many other things. He's got his own like
he doesn't need it.
TV show where he goes to people's houses and he cooks their leftovers.
Really?
He reinvents something. He goes to your house. He pulls out everything and anything that you have, and he remakes it into something
a little
new.
weird. It's a little weird.
Yep. So if you want Sam Choi to come visit you at your house in Hawaii, you can just call them up. KHON2, I think, is the channel that does that show.
You know, I just recently read a story that people were dying of eating leftovers.
Proper refrigeration is key, and knowing how old things are.
I personally am like one of those that's like, I really don't like to eat leftovers unless it's like something that my mom has made, but I've got to be like in the mood. Have you ever like felt like that?
You are exactly like my mother.
We're both bores.
Yes, she does not like to eat leftovers.
Can you blame her?
At all. She doesn't like to eat the same thing twice. You know, it's like she'll make it, she'll have it a week later. She'll make it again. She has like, there's only so many dishes that my mother actually cooks, and she has like a rotation. So every 2 weeks, every other Tuesday, she does Taco Tuesday. She jumped on that bandwagon, and my nephew likes it. So every time my nephew's here, she makes it special for him.
I remember Taco Tuesday.
Chicken and dumplings.
I remember chicken and dumplings. I remember all of it. It was so good.
Chicken and dumplings. My mom, she makes chicken and dumplings because that's my dad's favorite. She makes beef stew. She makes shoyu chicken and rice. She just has like a bunch of staples.
Your mom is very sweet, though. Like, let's talk about that. Like, she's super sweet. You guys always made sure I was fed. That is one thing.
She is always concerned to make sure everybody is happy.
I'm very excited about your channel because I think we all need something different. I would love for somebody to explain to me different cards from different decks like that you were going to do.
Yep.
Because you do have multiple decks, which I think are great. And I think our viewers, our listeners.
Mm-hmm. And viewers.
I think
for those of us that find us on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They are watching stuff. I think our viewers and listeners really do appreciate when you pull cards because a lot of people, okay, so I watched a TikTok the other day and they were like, she's a 10, but she reads tarot cards. And I was like, but that's cool because that's a talent, right? That not everybody has. It's like she's a 10, but she plays the saxophone. I'm like, ta-da. Like, that's what you get, you know. But no, I'm excited for you. I'm excited to continue building Mai Tais. I remember I told you today I got my GoPro to work.
Yes, we're finally going to see whatever you
It might be a 4,
see.
but it works like a 10, you know. Yeah, like it's time. I'm going to try to set it up on the land so you can like see. We finally got some rain on the land, so maybe it'll turn green again. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Mai Tais at Sunset. Happy Prime Day. Hope you guys got some really good deals out there. Be sure to check us out at maitaisatsunset.com. Mai is going to be posting up her brand new YouTube channel where you can get some insights into tarot and her interpretations and readings and instruction, which I think is really exciting. We have some really great ideas for spin-offs from Mai Tais at Sunset, so just be sure to keep up to date with us and subscribe. Check us out wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
And until we meet again, ahui ho.